Language Foundations Vocabulary Flashcards, helping you achieve understanding.
The act of bringing two things into contact, especially for communication. The joining of hands around the table. The process of bringing ideas or events together in memory or imagination. Shifting from one form of transportation to another. The plane was late and he missed his connection in Atlanta. A relation between things or events, as in the case of one causing the other or sharing features with it. There was a connection between eating that pickle and having that nightmare. An instrumentality that connects. He soldered the connection. The act of bringing two things into contact, especially for communication. There was a connection via the internet. The state of being connected. The connection between church and state is inescapable. A connecting shape. A supplier, especially of narcotics. Usually plural. A person who is influential and to whom you are connected in some way, as by family or friendship. He has powerful connections. The process of bringing ideas or events together in memory or imagination. Shifting from one form of transportation to another. A relation between things or events, as in the case of one causing the other or sharing features with it. An instrumentality that connects. The act of bringing two things into contact, especially for communication. A connecting shape. The act of changing the unity or wholeness of something. An approximate calculation of quantity or degree or worth. The act of bringing near or bringing together especially the cut edges of tissue. An imprecise or incomplete account. Newspapers gave only an approximation of the actual events. The quality of coming near to identity, especially close in quantity. Anatomy. The point of connection between two bones or elements of a skeleton, especially if it allows motion. The shape or manner in which things come together and a connection is made. Expressing in coherent verbal form. The articulation of my feelings. The act of joining things in such a way that motion is possible. The aspect of pronunciation that involves bringing articulatory organs together so as to shape the sounds of speech. The act of attaching or affixing something. The act of fastening things together. A feeling of affection for a person or an institution. A connection that fastens things together. Faithful support for a cause or political party or religion. Attachment to a formal agenda. A supplementary part or accessory. A writ authorizing the seizure of property that may be needed for the payment of a judgment in a judicial proceeding. The act of bringing near or bringing together especially the cut edges of tissue. A casual meeting with a person or thing. A series of things depending on each other as if linked together. A complicated concatenation of circumstances. The act of linking together as in a series or chain. The linking together of a consecutive series of symbols or events or ideas, etc. It was caused by an improbable concatenation of circumstances. The state of being linked together as in a chain, union in a linked series. A representation of common ground between theories or phenomena. The act of converging, coming closer. The approach of an infinite series to a finite limit. The occurrence of two or more things coming together. The act of converging, coming closer. The approach of an infinite series to a finite limit. The act of converging, coming closer. Contend against an opponent in a sport, game, or battle. Come upon, as if by accident, meet with. A casual meeting with a person or thing. Experience as a reaction. A hostile disagreement face to face. Come together. A casual or unexpected convergence. There was a brief encounter in the hallway. Be beset by. A minor short-term fight. Restraint that attaches to something or holds something in place. The act of fastening things together. Drive something violently into a location. He hit his fist on the table. Kill intentionally and with premeditation. Gain points in a game. He hit a home run. A conspicuous success. That song was his first hit and marked the beginning of his career. Hit with a missile from a weapon. Physics. A brief event in which two or more bodies come together. Make a strategic, offensive, assault against an enemy, opponent, or a target. Affect or afflict suddenly, usually adversely. We were hit by really bad weather. Reach a point in time, or a certain state or level. The thermometer hit 100 degrees. Encounter by chance. Cause to experience suddenly. An interesting idea hit her. The act of contacting one thing with another. Repeated hitting raised a large bruise. Produce by manipulating keys or strings of musical instruments. Reach a destination, either real or abstract. We hit Detroit by noon. Hit against. Come into sudden contact with. The car hit a tree. A connection made via the internet to another website. WordNet gets many hits from users worldwide. A dose of a narcotic drug. A murder carried out by an underworld syndicate. It has all the earmarks of a mafia hit. Baseball. A successful stroke in an athletic contest, especially in baseball. He came all the way around on Williams's hit. Cause to move by striking. Hit a ball. Deal a blow to, either with the hand or with an instrument. He hit her hard in the face. Hit the intended target or goal. Pay unsolicited and usually unwanted sexual attention to. He tries to hit on women in bars. A state of being connected reciprocally. An interconnection between the two buildings. Computer science. The act of interconnecting, wires or computers or theories etc. The set of elements common to two or more sets. The set of red hats is the intersection of the set of hats and the set of red things. A junction where one street or road crosses another. A point where lines intersect. A representation of common ground between theories or phenomena. A point or set of points common to two or more geometric configurations. The act of intersecting, as joining by causing your path to intersect your target's path. An act of joining or adjoining things. The state of being joined together. The shape or manner in which things come together and a connection is made. An act of joining or adjoining things. Something that joins or connects. The place where two or more things come together.
Become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to become a part of our growing YouTube community and to learn English effectively.